Welcome back to our Up Your Sexy series. Throughout this series, we have been chatting about all of the things that help us feel super radiant and embodied and sexy in our own skin. However, today in this video, I'm going to be talking about one thing that definitely does not make me feel very sexy, and I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to prevent it. It's bloating. Bloating can be the worst, and it always seems to happen at the worst possible time. Am I right? I think I'm right. If you struggle with bloating, I hear you, and I understand you, and I get it. It can be extremely upsetting, and it can be very, very frustrating. But you can breathe, you can relax, I got your back, because in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips to help you beat the bloat. Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. My name is Sarah Bellwood. I am a holistic nutritionist and personal trainer here at EatSquat.com, and I am super excited to dive in to this crazy, awesome / awful topic of bloating. Tip number 1, bitters. Have you ever tried a digestive bitter? Traditionally, bitters have been used before meals to help stimulate the release of gastric juices to help with digestion. When bitters are taken in tincture form, they can and they should taste awful. However, the more awful tasting, usually the better. The sensation of the bitterness communicates with our nervous system and communicates with our guts that it's time to start producing gastrin, which is a digestive hormone. Because of the bitter taste, when you take bitters, you may begin to salivate, and this is also the beginning of our digestive process. Bitters may also be hepatics, meaning that they support the liver. The really cool thing about herbal medicine is that herbs can have a variety of different actions, meaning that they can have a bunch of different functions inside of our bodies. The liver plays a key role in pretty much everything, but for the purpose of this video, the liver plays a key role when it comes to digestion and detoxification. My all-time favorite bitter is gentian root. I take it in tincture form, and I take solely gentian because it is so powerful and it works very well. However, you can get tinctures that are pre-mixed with a variety of different bitters, or you can even add in some hepatics into that mix if you want some different actions in your body. Some other examples of bitters include wormwood, dandelion, chamomile. It is a little bit more gentle, but yes, chamomile is a bitter, and golden seal. All right, point number 2. It's not going to be as long as point number 1. I got really excited about point number 1. Eat slowly. Yes. Eating slowly. This is something that we all struggle with, especially when we eat in front of TVs or electronics, is mindful eating practices. Chew your food. The first step of digestion is chewing. The longer we chew our food, the less stress is placed on our GI system, which can allow us to absorb our food more optimally. When we chew our food, we also eat more mindfully and more slowly, so we might not actually be eating such large portions of food because we're able to realize that we've had enough to eat a little bit sooner. Sometimes when we eat too much, this can also lead to bloating and abdominal discomfort. So try to chew your food and take your time. Step number 3, prepare your own food. The great thing about cooking your own food is that you know exactly what is in it. And I'm not saying to never go out to eat because that's not realistic and that's not real life. And we love French fries and we love to do that sometimes, but 80% of the time, try to prepare your own food. No hidden oils, sugars, or proteins or anything that can cause us discomfort. Oftentimes, when we're on the go and we're really busy, we may go out and purchase a pre-packaged or processed protein bar to try and make a healthy decision and to try and curb our hunger. Many of these health foods and packaged foods or diet foods or low-calorie foods contain something called sugar alcohols. Sugar alcohols are naturally found in nature, but oftentimes they are man-made and they are put into low-calorie foods. While sugar alcohols are not 100% calorie-free like an artificial sweetener would be, they are about 50% less calories than regular sugar. So this is why they're in a lot of quote-unquote health foods or diet foods. If you are somebody who struggles with chronic bloating or IBS, then steering away from sugar alcohols is a must because they are often notoriously known for causing abdominal discomfort and bloating, and they are also part of the FODMAP family. FODMAPs are a group of food well known for causing bloating and discomfort, especially with individuals who are diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome. Sugar alcohols are harder for our bodies to break down. And then the sugars can end up fermenting in our bodies, and this is what may lead to the bloating and gas. Check out your food labels and see if you can spot any sugar alcohols. Sorbitol, mannitol, typically anything that ends with an all. Point number 4, try digestive enzymes or digestive stimulants. Our bodies naturally produce digestive enzymes, and sometimes our bodies can use a little boost or a hand. Supplementing with a digestive enzyme before a meal can be very, very helpful, especially when you are going out to eat. Commonly, people will supplement with a digestive enzyme called lactase, which is the digestive enzyme needed to break down lactose. And a lot of people struggle with lactose intolerance because as we age, our production of the lactase enzyme inside our body may start to decline. Also, try adding in some more herbal remedies and digestive stimulants. Peppermint and ginger are classically famous for helping to support our digestion. All right, the final point of the day, point number 5. I think this one might actually be the most important point. Learn what foods make you feel bloated. It sounds easier than it is, but it is very important that you take the time to do this. Any nutritionist will tell you that if you struggle with digestive complications, that it is important to write down what you eat so we can start to find the culprits, because over time, we don't want to potentially do more damage. It can be very hard to pinpoint any underlying food sensitivities or intolerances because many of the times we or the client or someone may just look at what they ate today or what they ate yesterday, when in fact, a reaction may come up to 72 hours later. So oftentimes, people may not remember what they ate 3 days ago. This is why we need to write it down. This is a really great way to discover and explore your body and take responsibility for removing foods that may be wreaking havoc on your system and also affecting your quality of life, because being bloated sucks. And it definitely does not make us feel very sexy. I would 100% recommend working with a trusted nutritionist or naturopath if you are trying to figure out what foods are causing discomfort in your body, because the process can be a little bit lengthy and it can be a little bit frustrating. So having that support and guidance and insight may be very helpful to you. Yes, now the bloating is gone and we are left to feel radiant and sexy, and we are ready for that date, and we are ready to rule at life, and everything is great. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found these tips insightful and helpful. Don't forget to eat, squat, and come, and I will see you very soon.